I know it's been a minute, y'all, but shout out to everybody who've been watching the videos. Shout out to the new subscribers who have been watching the videos. Got a lot of watch hours. But today I just want to talk about, I got some notes here wrote down. I just want to talk about, are you prepared even for a small disaster, right? A lot of people, go to work every day. They come home, they hit the gym. We all do those things. Well, a lot of us do those things. Those of us that care about our health, trying to eat better, that type of thing. But I guess my topic today is the monsoon that happened in Pakistan, right? So if you watch the news, I watch a lot of CBC, that type of thing, things that are going to show news from across the world here. And the Pakistan was pretty serious, right? Over 1,000 people died, 30 million people displaced. Imagine your loved ones dying. Imagine, 30 million people being displaced and not having really anywhere to go. The floods have taken everything they own. 30 million people is a lot. That's a pretty large number. Relief camps are all over the place over there in Pakistan right now. It kind of reminds me of what we saw happen in New Orleans with Katrina. People were just unprepared, right? People were just unprepared. Who has inflatable boats, right? Everybody don't have boats and boat trailers and RVs and all these types of things in their yard, or even the funds to even buy those things. So slowly but surely start building up, your resources by, stacking, precious metals, man. Stack you some silver, stack you some gold if you can, stack whatever you can. Take $15, go to the coin shop, buy you some silver, little by little. Even if you got to buy one or two of these small silver 1 gram little bars, grab what you can, man, because those people in Pakistan, out of the 30 million that was displaced, their bank cards are useless, right? They can't go to the bank and get some money. That's probably flooded as well. So at that point, you really would have nothing. Get you some gas cans, store you some gas. The bridges are down. You can't, even if they did have gas to drive, the bridges are down. They can't get with their loved ones. They say the cell phone towers and other comms are down. The internet is down, which leads to my next point, right? With my next point, you guys got to get you some ham radios, right? Get you some ham radios where you be able to communicate with your people. When the towers go down, when something happens. And if not, get you just some small CBs, right? At least to communicate to your local community around you, right? These are like 25, 30 bucks, right? This is pretty cheap. These are Baofangs. The ham radio, I got the ham radio from eBay, Amazon, one of the two. These is like 35, 40 bucks. The antenna was it's a military grade antenna, supposedly, right? Gets you a little further distance. But yeah, you can listen to all the emergency channels and everything like that in your local community. So just make sure that you got something to where if the cell phone, if the cell phone towers do go down, you'd at least be able to communicate with your family and your loved ones. And as far as the cell towers, these bounce off towers off mountains, right? Repeaters. So those are a little different than some cell phone towers. They say farmlands have been destroyed. Over 2 million acres of farms have been destroyed in Pakistan. Food. So I'm Silver Stacks prepper, right? So I'm not just a silver stacker. I'm also a prepper. So talking about that, the food is destroyed. So what do you do at that point, right? You got any canned goods, canned tuna, canned chicken breasts, Vienna sausages, no pork on my fork. I eat chicken, so chicken Vienna's for me though. But what do you have? Do you have bags of rice, bags of beans? This stuff is pretty cheap, man. So you want to spend $2 or $3 on an extra bag of rice. How can you go wrong? Right now, let's say you're displaced and you got 3 bags of rice. Well, you know, you'll eat for a couple weeks, right? Humanitarian disaster. They say it's of an epic size. You also have the military that's been deployed. Folks, you just want to stack up some water. You want to stack up some food. You want to stack up you some precious metals. You want to make sure that if push come to shove, you have what you need. And with that, Silver Stacks, folks, I just want to say, keep stacking, keep your stack gang up high. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Holla at you.